Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express, science lesson video, simple machines. In this lesson, learners will be able to name the 6 simple machines, name at least 3 objects of each simple machine, and state the job of the simple machines. What are simple machines? Well, people use machine to do work. A simple machine is a device that changes the size or direction of a force. Simple machines make a task easier to do. Some simple machines allow you to use less force to do work or change the direction of the force you use. You can push or pull in one direction and get work done in a different direction. There are several simple machines. In this lesson, we will look at them: the lever, the inclined plane, the wedge, the pulley, wheel and axle, and the screw. Let's look at the inclined planes. Inclined planes has a flat surface that is higher on one end. A ramp is an inclined plane that helps move objects. Often you see a ramp used to load or unload trucks. You can use an inclined plane to help move an object to a higher or lower place. A ramp for wheelchairs helps them move more easily into and out of the buildings. Your bathtub is an inclined plane. Next, the wheel and axle. A wheel and axle is a simple machine made up of a rod attached to the center of a wheel. A wheel and axle is a special kind of lever that moves or turns objects. The axle or rod turns when you put force on the wheel. You probably have seen a wheel and axle on cars, roller skates, and wagons. A doorknob also is a wheel and axle. On a bicycle, you might see gears. Gears are wheels with jagged edges like teeth. The teeth helps the wheel turn each other. You can find gears in bicycles, cars, and many other machines. Next we have up is the pulley. Now a pulley is a simple machine made up of wheel and a rope. The rope fits around the edge of the wheel. A person pulls down on the rope to raise the load. You can use a pulley to move a load up, down, or sideways. A pulley can move an object to a place that is hard to reach. For example, you may want to use a pulley to raise a flag to the top of the pole. A pulley also can help move a heavy load. Now, let's talk about the wedge. A wedge is a simple machine that is used to push two objects apart. It is also used to cut or split an object. An axe is a wedge that split wood. The front of a boat is a wedge that splits the water so that the boat can pass through it easily. A knife is a wedge that has a sharp edge to cut as it wedges the two pieces apart. Now we have up the screw. A screw is another simple machine that is used to hold objects together. A screw is really an inclined plane that is wrapped around a rod. A metal screw can hold two pieces of wood or metal together. A jar lid is a large screw. Here we have examples of screws. All right, the faucet on your tub, your sink, those are screws. We use a screw to open up our wine or beverages. And then we use screws to hold things together. Now, let's talk about the levers or the levers. Levers are simple machines used to lift weights. A lever is made up of a bar that turns around a fixed point. The middle of a seesaw has something under it to hold it up. This is called a fulcrum. The lever moves back and forth on the fulcrum. On a seesaw, each person takes turns lifting the other person. Let us look at some examples of simple machines. Hammer, pilers, scissors, nut cracker, wrench, can opener, egg beater, fishing rod, piano key, paddle, scooter, broom, seesaw, wheelbarrow. Now, let's see if we can identify some simple machines. Let's look at them. Take a minute, pause the video, and see if you can name these simple machines. All right, let's look at the first one. This is a shovel. What type of simple machine would that be? A lever. Very good. The next one, we have a well with a bucket. What type of simple machine? That's right, a pulley. Then we have the boy going up a slide. What type of simple machine is that? Inclined plane. Very good. Then we have the blind to the window. What kind of simple machine is this? That's a pulley. We have the ladder. What type of simple machine? Inclined plane. We have here the wood with a piece of object in the middle. What type of simple machine? Wedge. Then we have the scissors, simple machine will that be? Lever. Then we have the screw. Next we have the knife, that will be a wedge. Then we have this is, as its name called, a screw. And we have the grocery trolley. What type of simple machine? Okay, we have the wheelbarrow, which will be the wheel and axle. Then we have another wheel and axle, which is the grocery cart. Great job, guys, for our lesson today, learning about simple machines.